Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome. I hope you are all doing awesome. This is going to be for you lovely fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are just going to do a message of what might be going on right now, what you might be feeling, and what might come up. So let's see where you guys are at this time. All right. So I'm getting a message of releasing negativity being a good thing to do at this time. A new start is coming. That definitely is very hand in hand with each other because you always have a new start when you release something negative. And it also says your dreams need a practical plan. All right, that's pretty cool. So let's see here. We're going to use a Thoth deck today. I feel like this really wants to talk along with this message. So right now we've got full moon going on, Mars retrograde in Aries, and those are both in opposition to the sun in Libra. So there might be kind of balance getting thrown off here. And this is a little bit what that's talking about. So on the bottom, I've got the Prince of Wands, Two of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Alrighty, and then I've got Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Six of Cups, the Chariot, ooh, the High Priestess. I love how this one looks in this deck. And then Seven of Swords. That's pretty interesting. And Nine of Swords, the Hermit, and then the Magician. Okay. So I really feel like there's some sort of sense of something that you've been going after or putting like your heart into that is giving you this sense of peace once you achieve it. And there's been a lot of work put into it, but it's not working towards it really. You've been working against it in a lot of ways. I feel like maybe just out of a belief that it's not working, that it's not creating any valuable or tangible or foreseeable difference in outcome in the near future. Let's look a little more here at the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like that is kind of talking about this sense of failure. This card has the failure word under it, the word failure under it in this deck. But it's kind of giving this energy more of lack of decision. There's some sort of indecisiveness that I'm getting coming out of the King of Swords, since I've got Six of Cups on the other side here. Chariot and Priestess. This is pretty strong here, especially with Hermit and then the Magician under it. It's really saying that there is some sort of going in deeper that needs to be done, or that is being done, that has to be completed, that you need to finish this kind of quest that you're doing inside of you, it feels like, or soul searching, gaining control over the matter at hand, something that you've really been working a lot for. Let's look what this Three of Pentacles over here is kind of saying. So I've got the Emperor, Ten of Swords, and Six of Swords. So that's pretty interesting. I feel like that's some sort of physical doing this on your own and like stepping off onto that journey needs to happen, whether it's like actually physically going somewhere or it's like a physical mindset change. That's really what I feel like here, because we've got two air energy cards, two swords. Right there with the Emperor and Three of Pentacles. That's pretty interesting. I feel like that's pretty stronger. So what is the masculine energy here around the Three of Pentacles that's wanting to come out a little bit? Let's see. I've got 10 of Pentacles and Princess of Swords and the 9 of Wands. So I feel like the 10 of Pentacles is definitely that trying to create something. And that's really kind of talking about this new start coming in. Also the 10 of Wands right there with that. The Princess of Swords and the 9 of Wands. That's really powerful, talking about picking a direction and going with it, because we've got Sagittarius energy and then air energy. And sun energy. And so it's kind of talking about ego, I feel like, or like how you show yourself to the world, who you are. And it's wanting that to be looked a little deeper into. So let's see what that's trying to say right here with the 10 of Wands as well. 4 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. That's really talking about some sort of balance needing to come through with some part of the self, and some part of how you express that to everything else, into everything that you do. Let's see. I feel like that's kind of saying that it knows that something's there, but it's on the other side. So let's look what the feminine would be saying right here, what this wants to add to that. I've got 10 of Cups, Lust, and the Fool. Wow. So that's really interesting. That's definitely saying that kind of this passion that was maybe being given up or maybe coming in has to be looked at in a new way. Because right now it's not being looked at for what it is. There's this fiery energy behind that it's something else than what it seems, but it's more of like a, you know, not like a solid thing, like it's just kind of like a fling, it seems to me right now. So let's see how it's wanting us to move away from looking into it as if it's a fling. We're going to look a little bit more here at the 7 of Swords, what that's kind of lending right now. Sun, death, and adjustment. Wow, that's really interesting. So this is the Justice card, but we have it as number 8 here. This is Libra energy. So with the Sun and death right before that, that's talking about some sort of balance needing to come to completion. You know, this old cycle of trying to find that balance needs to be what's let go, that kind of negativity that's holding back. I feel like that's talking a little strongly on suggesting about the 9 of Swords, seeing what that might be a little more. Let's see, I've got 4 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Prince of Swords. Living your life for what it's not, really, is what I'm getting from this. Trying to create one thing when you have something else entirely, and just overlooking all the things that you have in that, and, you know, cutting away at their strong points. But I feel like this is being moved away from, because we've got the Hermit right next to it. So let's see, is the Hermit saying this is being moved away from, or are we saying that we're moving into this, or what is it? So we've got the Princess of Wands, the 6 of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like it's definitely saying that's being moved away from and recognized in areas where it might have been being done without understanding, because we've got Leo, Jupiter, Virgo, Sun energy here. And I think this is pretty interesting. Under this card, it says prudence. And the other one, we've got victory. And then Princess of Wands. That's very passionate energy, strong energy. And that's definitely self-created, I would say here, because we've got the Magician right next to that. And so it's something within yourself where you are getting a new understanding. Especially we have the Chariot and High Priestess right there. With the Six of Cups above that, that's very interesting too, though, talking about some sort of learning situation, but where something isn't quite, you know, established. It's not very firm. So let's see a little bit more what that's talking about, making more of a practical plan here instead of just letting it go. We've got the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Tower. That's pretty cool. Yeah, something needs to be done soon, or something is going to happen soon. That's really what I'm totally getting from this. And it's completely up to you. You have to make a decision, or a decision is going to be made. That's really what the Queen of Swords is saying here, especially with the energy around this card here. And then the Tower popping up right with those. So I feel like that's saying that there might be some potential for it to be scary or hard. But you're going to learn a lot out of this. You're going to get a lot of beneficial things out of this. It's not going to, like, break you either way. I feel like you're going to get through this. Let's see. The Lovers, Four of Pentacles, and the Prince of Pentacles. Yeah, I really feel like you're going to get through this and learn a lot. A lot from it, maybe physical skills that you can use in your life. Definitely a lot of physical change coming in with this. And I feel like it's, let's see, what kind of energy is this? It seems like it's some sort of really big area in your life. Very physical area of your life, something that you're doing. Let's look. So 8 of Swords, the Aeon, and the Universe. That's really cool. That's talking about whatever part of your life it is right now that you're having two sides seemingly crop up in, and you're unable to easily distinguish which side you are on. That's a greater internal conflict going on right now. And that's what that's talking about. That's talking about this coming to a completion, but also something out of this that you've been trying to work on as a person, or as an individual, as a part of society, as some really important area in your life that you're working on right now, that this is happening. But whatever it is, it's very self-created. So that could be your career, that could be a family relationship. I'm also getting a lot of that energy. It could be like the dynamics in between you and employees where you work. I feel like it's talking more about how you interact with in certain places, how you are, who you project as being in those areas. So let's see a little what the High Priestess is saying on this. Ooh, Devil, Knight of Pentacles, and Three of Wands. Wherever you had been like tripping yourself up and just taking what you wanted without reasonable backing of it, like, you know, well, what did you do for it? One step at a time, seeing where you were like maybe self-sabotaging yourself, like taking more credit than was due, or just more of anything right here. Especially, that's what the Wands energy is telling me, Aries and Sun. And that's kind of opposition right now because we've got Sun in Libra. Knight of Pentacles is right there telling that story of one step at a time. That things need to be moved slowly forward in the proper manner. Not slowly, but carefully. One step in front of the other, and make sure that you have solid footing before you just fully jump in. All right, let's see. I feel like the Knight of Swords wants to lend a little bit more to this. So let's see. Two of Cups, Empress, Seven of Wands. I really feel like this might be in definitely some type of relationship area, since we're getting the Empress and Two of Cups now. Something that you love very much, that you put a lot of passion into, getting what you want in that part of your life. Leo and Mars energy. Ambition. It's needing a lot of TLC right now, is what I feel like as well. And that's going to help it move forward. All right, my lovely fire signs, if you enjoyed that video, don't forget to hit the like button right below this, and also subscribe so you can get updates whenever I post anything new. If you would like to join our group and be closer to the action, scroll right down to the Facebook link and press join. I will see you guys next time.